This is one mistake, one of the biggest mistakes you can make as a young man and as a man in general, and also one ability you must develop to conquer the world. This mistake is settling for less. You may not realize it. You may say that you don't ever do it, that you don't settle for less, that you always strive to do more and to be more, but the reality is you don't. You settle for less. Why didn't you work out more? Why didn't you try to make more money? Why didn't you post more videos? Why didn't you walk more? Why didn't you do more in general? Why didn't you read more books or study more languages? Or why didn't you travel to more countries? Why? Because you settled for less. Because it was the cheap dopamine and the distraction and the opinions of others, the fear that held you down, held you back. This is what contributed to you settling for less. You do it all the time, and until you realize it, you're still going to settle for less. If you reject opportunities because you settle for less, you're not on your side, and the whole world is not on your side. Not that people hate you or something, that they want you to fail. No, it's not that, but no one is going to come and actively pursue your dream and actively make your life better. This is not going to happen. You have to do it yourself. If you're not on your side and you don't actively decide consciously every single day that, okay, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do my best to always give myself more abundance and more opportunities, then no one's going to do it for you. You have to do more, and you have to do exceptionally more to achieve any kind of results. The worst thing you can do is to settle for less. The worst thing you can do is to get into a comfortable relationship and build upon that relationship. What is that? You've done nothing. You have one girl who loves you absolutely and utterly, and you have a family with her, we have children with her, but you have one life. You have one life. And this is not 50 years ago, this is 2025. The rules have changed, the economy is different. Girls, their mindset is different, everything is different. Social media is introduced, the technology is different. Everything about the world is different, but you think, I'm just gonna have a girl, have a stable job, or not even a stable job. No, if you watch this video, obviously you have watched videos on the same topic, and you want to make a lot of money, you want to be an exceptional individual, but what do you do? What do you do? It's fine. You still have time. You still have time to start the work, to start showing your appreciation for your life and do something about it. You can't just settle for less, because by settling for less, you're wasting time and you can never get back this time. And the more time you waste settling for less, the more time you spend not working very hard and being in just one relationship, or having that idea that you just want one girl who's going to love you, who's going to appreciate you, and you will have a beautiful life with her. You've done nothing, my friend. You are the most average person, the most average creature on this planet that will ever exist. If you look at history, there are exceptional people, exceptional men, and if they have to, because realize this, when you have something, you want to keep it, and usually, not usually, but every single time you have to limit yourself in some aspects in order to keep what you have. If you have a relationship with a beautiful 10 out of 10 stunning girl, then you have to limit yourself to, for example, not date those girls, or you have to limit your time and you have to give more energy to nurture and build this relationship, to keep it, to maintain it. You limit yourself. The greatest people on this planet have never done this. They have suffered, but they are remembered. Do you want to be remembered, or do you want to feel good in your lifetime existence? What do you want? I choose to be remembered. I choose to do whatever is in my power to become someone that I'm gonna be proud of, that my family is going to be proud of. Not, I'm gonna feel good, I'm gonna do this and that. And in the eyes of other people, I'm going to be successful. I don't care about what other people think about me. Right now, I don't identify anytime you limit yourself, because you don't have to do it. You don't have to just have one goal. You don't have to just have one source of income. You can have a lot. And this comes down to not, I'm going to have a business, I'm going to be an entrepreneur and have a lot of money. I'm going to refuse to have a 9-to-5 job. I'm going to refuse to work a job. No, no, no. It's about how much effort you put into something. Okay? You can have a 9 to 5 job. I'm looking. I've applied to a lot of jobs. I went on an interview recently, but they didn't call me back. And today I had a call from another job, but they told me it was in another city, which is kind of far away. So I refused the offer. But I'm looking for a 9 to 5. But I'm not limited, because I work very hard to create content, to educate myself, to work out, to learn new languages, and do all of that, and cold approach girls. I do all of that. In this regard, I'm not limited, and this is what's important. It's not important that you work a 9 to 5 job and your life is over. No, no. I'm not done, because I do a lot. When I do a lot, I'm in peace. I can sleep well when I know I've done enough, or at least that I've tried very hard. This is when I can sleep well. But by watching a movie, wasting my time perpetually, playing video games, doing nothing, and I do it. I admit it, I do it. I'm not perfect. I'm very far from perfect. But I identify my mistakes, and I refuse to live a normal existence. I refuse to just have one goal. Because why? Why would I have a normal existence when this is my only existence? I don't see the point. I'd much more rather suffer and try my absolute very best to be in great shape, to post a lot of videos, to do something, to teach people how to speak well in front of a camera, to teach them how to articulate their thoughts, to teach them how to never use filler words, and make money from it. This is who I want to be. And I consider myself smart. I don't even make videos about astrophysics. I know about astrophysics so much. I've done, in fact, videos about astrophysics. My hypothesis on the Itron, on the creation of the universe, and how nothing after the Big Bang, the universe we see now, and before the Big Bang, it was a different kind of nothing, and it had a different structure with a testing mechanism, etc., etc., and a way even to test it with the structure of the universe, and around black holes, and at the end of when you stretch the infrared redshifting. So anyway, but I'm not going to limit myself. This is the huge mistake, and the one ability you have to develop in yourself is the ability of moving on fast. Now imagine you don't limit yourself, but you don't move on fast. If a girl broke up with you, move on. There's nothing you can do about it. You have been a man, you keep your dignity, and you move on. Analyze the situation professionally, and don't repeat the mistakes again. If you have lost money, make sure you don't repeat the same mistakes. If you have lost a lot of time playing video games, if you have smoked too many cigarettes for a lot of time, move on fast. Move on fast. There's not a single benefit for you sitting here losing in lament and hating yourself, regretting your decisions. Not a single benefit. Move on fast. Change your life today. This is the video for today. Was the Wolff Talk. Thanks for watching this video and get to work.